Good afternoon. My name is Olawale Oguntoye. I want to present a problem and solution essay. This is my outline, introductions, summary of topic, problem and causes, a problem and effect, first solution, second solution, opposition, refutation, conclusion, and works cited. My name is Olawale Oguntoye. I'm a nursing student and I have a background in information system management. Now I'm constantly merging IT with nursing. Summary of the topic: the best way to reduce the problem of terrorism in Nigeria. I choose this topic because I'm originally from Nigeria, and this is a major issue that we have been looking for a way to solve the problem. Now I'm presenting the best way to reduce the problem of terrorism in Nigeria. Terrorism is a major problem in the world. Terrorism in Nigeria has led to the kidnapping of women and schoolgirls, as creating fears in communities and disrupting girls' education. Nigerian terror activities has a broader links to different issues, including political, religious, and economic. So the solution to this problem should be more than a single solution. It should require multi-directional approaches. Although terrorism in Nigeria is influenced by political, religious, and economic factors, so the most effective way to reduce it is through government reform and community initiative. Now, the problem and causes. Main problem of terrorism in Nigeria. The first causes is political instability, which has increased the terror activities. Another one, the second one is the lack of education and misinformation, which has increased religion extremism. Then there's extreme poverty, which has created unemployment and increased banditry activities. We look at the table here, says literacy rate by ethnicity. Nigeria is a multi-ethnic country. We have over 250 ethnic, but these are the major ones: Igbo, Edo, Yoruba, Ibibio, Ijaw, Tiv, Hausa, Kanuri, Fulani. Then we have other ethnicities. But out of all this ethnic group, there's the lowest in education. We can see that they have 226.2% of male that are educated, and we have 13.8% of female that are educated. So the terrorist activities is mainly from this ethnic group. So that's why the education part is very, very important. So they need to be educated to reduce their terror activism. The problem and effects. So the problem has caused a lot of widespread suffering, the loss of lives, the destruction of property, fear of insecurity, and displacement. When you look at the table here, the table shows the trend of terror activities from 1970 to 2020. Yeah, from 1970, it's very low, very, very low. It's beginning to rise in 2005. And since then, it didn't come down again. So it's a lot of problem. The first solution is government reforms. This can come in form of security reforms, that is to provide adequate security in borders and airports, and to increase intelligence gathering. Educational reforms also is part of the government's reform. That's to provide universal basic education for young people in the northern part of the country. And economic reform, that's to provide basic human needs for the citizen and reduce poverty. And the benefit is to increase knowledge and reduce ignorance, improve qualities of lives, reduce banditry and kidnapping activities. The second solution to be community initiative. The community initiative will come in form of community sensitization programs that will create awareness against violence extremism, and to engage community and religious leaders to be a positive role models. They will empower local vigilante groups to provide additional security. And the benefits is it will encourage positive thinking, increase community participation, reduce attacks of soft targets, and discourage potential terror recruits. Opposition. The argument that focusing on religion extremism is the only solution. The people think that only religion is the cause of terror activities in Nigeria. They claim that the group identify with Islamic religion and the Islamic jihadist tradition play a major role in radicalizing their young people. But the arguments are valid. So the arguments are valid, but because most of the terror groups use religions as a backdrop for their terror activities. So reputations, the approach with singular focus on religion to fight terrorism will face a serious challenges because Nigeria is a multi-religion society. Not only Christian and Muslim, we have Christian, we have Muslim, we have traditional religion, and some other people that's other religions. So the dynamism of terror activities in Nigeria has gone beyond focusing on one approach, because Christians and Muslims are also the victims of the terror attack. The kidnapping of victims to demand ransom is more like economy than the religion. Then unvetted people coming to attack villagers from porous borders is more like a security problem than religion. Conclusion, the best way to reduce terrorism in Nigeria is to have a government policy reforms and community-based program. The government's reforms should focus on security, education, and economic. And then the community-based initiatives should be channeled towards reducing the recruitment of young people. So everyone must come together to reduce this evil in Nigeria. And this is works-cited. If you want to contact, check any of these source materials for the shares. Thank you. Thank you so much.